In this video, I will introduce a classroom design that uses WISE to teach photosynthesis in biology. Before using WISE for teaching and learning, some preparatory work should be done by both teachers and students. Both teachers and students need to create accounts in WISE. First, go to the main page of WISE and register a teacher's account. After creating a teacher's account, a teacher's home page will be displayed. In the teacher's home page, choose Browse WISE projects to search for suitable WISE projects for your students. Teacher can choose Preview to have a look into different projects. Different projects have different durations and different target students. Click Start New One when you decide to use that WISE project. In this design, I will choose to use WISE to help my teaching about photosynthesis. For each project that the teacher chooses, there is a student access code. Teacher needs to give this code to students later for them to access into these projects. Students are also required to create individual accounts. The registration process is very simple. Students need to enter the relevant access code given by their teachers. After registration, students can now run the photosynthesis project by clicking the icon Run Project. After doing all the preparations, it's time to introduce how to use the photosynthesis WISE project to support powerful teaching and learning. Some features of WISE are described. Firstly, it is user-friendly. It is easy to use. Students can use it at home or in classrooms. Progress of students is automatically saved. Instant feedback is also given. Secondly, scaffolds are provided to engage students in progressive problem solving. In photosynthesis, this is done by guiding students to learn from simple concepts such as sun energy, chemical energy, photosynthesis as chemical reaction, to complex concepts like structure and functions of chloroplasts, and complex microscopic view of the chemical reactions. Lastly, the use of different visual aids such as video, interactive stimulations, microscopic laboratory, and virtual labs help to visualize abstract and complex concepts, facilitate students to bridge the knowledge gap. To start with, an authentic problem concerning the growth of plants and the use of plants to feed rabbits is included. Prior knowledge of students have also been combed. Scaffolds are provided to clarify important terms. Progressive problem solving allows students to realize that, apart from light energy, other materials like carbon dioxide and water are also required for photosynthesis, and there should be some kind of energy found in glucose, which is the product of photosynthesis. After making students aware that sun energy, water, carbon dioxide are needed for photosynthesis, and the product of photosynthesis is glucose, this video illustrates the whole process mentioned before and is used to connect all the concepts students learned so far and prepare students for the next inquiry level. Checkpoint MC question is used to test students' current understanding. Instant feedback is given to students in order to ensure students are in the right track. After students complete the first level of inquiry, the introductory question is revisited. This time, the question is refined and requires students to go deeper. It requires students to think how glucose is actually formed from the raw materials and what kind of energy is actually stored in glucose. In order for students to understand how different raw materials and the use of light energy can be used to form glucose, microscopic structure of leaves and structure and functions of chloroplasts are visualized using the interactive microscope in WISE. In this video, what actually happened inside the chloroplast are illustrated explicitly. At this stage, students can understand how different molecules react with the use of solar energy and rearrange to form the new chemical compound, glucose. Some energy is being transformed and stored inside sugar as chemical energy. After learning the mechanisms of photosynthesis, virtual experiments can be done by students to study the effects of different factors on rates of photosynthesis and amounts of glucose formed. Students can make predictions and adjust different conditions for photosynthesis and see what happens. The fate of glucose is addressed with a simulation so that students can link photosynthesis of plants to concepts like food chain. In the last part of this WISE project, a real-life problem requires students to apply what they learned to the question. Students can look back to previous parts and reflect their learning and put all their knowledge together. Instant feedback is also provided. Based on the feedback that they got, students can further refine and make improvements to the science story that they had written. This reminds students to be always reflective and strive for thorough understanding. The role of teacher is a facilitator when using WISE for inquiry. By using the grade and management function, teacher can view and grade students' performance at any time. Teacher can trace the learning progress of students. Besides, teacher can grade students by each step, giving them scores or open responses. Students can then get instant feedback.